Good morning students, welcome back to English class. Well, we were in the lesson number 5, the Ailing Planet, the Green Movement's Role. The chapter Ailing Planet, the Green Movement Role was an article published in the newspaper The Indian Express on November 24, 1994, written by Nani Palkiwala. He wrote about the declining health condition of Earth. The Green Movement, which started early 25 years ago from 1994, spread so quickly in world history. The world's first nationwide Green Party was founded in New Zealand in 1972. From some time, our views have changed from seeing Earth and its resources as irreversible to complete opposite. We now understand that our resources need to conserve for future generations. Copernicus taught mankind how the Earth and other planets revolve around the Sun, and it was a complete change which evolved human perception. Now the Earth is seen as a living organism of which we are an integral part. Earth has its own metabolism and vital needs which human beings should respect and preserve. So we have seen in the second paragraph of this lesson that Earth is now like patient whose health is declining as we as human beings are now realizing our duty to be good managers of the planet and to be responsible trustees to conserve the environment so that we can pass a legacy to the future generations. Sustainable development was popularized in the year 1987 by the World Commission on Environment and Development. Is termed as a type of development that meets the need of the present generation without wasting or compromising with natural resources so that future generation can meet their needs. So we have seen the next paragraph that shift of view from mechanistic to holistic. So what happened in the writer says that in a cage in a zoo in Lusaka, Zambia, there reads a notice, the world's most dangerous animal, and inside the cage is a mirror that depicted that humans are the world's most dangerous animals. With the efforts of new agencies in the world, now humans are seen as the most dangerous animals. They have realized the importance of shifting to a new system based on partnership. Humans share the earth with about 1.4 million living species according to the classification of scientists. Biologists calculate that there are still millions of other species which are not yet classified due to their weakness or due to lack of knowledge about them. Now, moving to the third paragraph of this lesson, the heading is given as our ethical obligation. So, in this, Brandt Commission was one of the nearly international commission who dealt with questions of ecology and environment. They commissioned Mr. L.K. Jha as one of their commission members who was an Indian citizen. Its first report raised a question that are we going to leave a burned planet with arid deserts poor landscapes, and a poor environment for our future generations? There are four principal biological systems that form the foundation of the global economic system according to the book by Lester R. Brown, The Global Economic Prospect. That these are fisheries, grasslands, forests, and croplands. Here you can see the picture. Now, these are four systems provide food and raw materials for industry except for minerals and synthetics. These systems have reached an unsustainable point where their productivity has impaired. With these fisheries will collapse, the forest will slowly disappear, grasslands will turn into barren wastelands, and croplands will become worse. Overfishing is a common nowadays where people are becoming protein conscious. In poor countries, forests are being cut down on a large scale to obtain wood for cooking. In some areas, firewood is more costly than food. Many species are under destruction in tropical forest. Forests and deserts come first in order in comparison to humans. The ancient inheritance of tropical forest is constantly wearing away at the rate of 40 to 50 million acres a year. Also, the burning of dung is preventing the soil to preserve to become natural fertilizer. To meet the need for fuel demand, there is need to increase the rate of forest plantation by fivefold by the year 2020. We are losing the forest closer to an acre and halfway to a second, according to James Peck, the president of the World Resources Institute. So, according to the article 48A, the Constitution of India, the state should try to protect and improve the environment and must protect the forest and wildlife of the country. But the painful fact is that laws are not followed in India. For example, casteism, untouchability, and bonded labor, they are abolished but still are followed shamelessly. Over the last 4 decades, India is losing forest at a harmful rate of 3.7 million acres a year as per the report of Parliament's Estimates Committee. The large area of forest lands is now treeless and the actual loss is estimated to be 8 times the rate given by government statistics. According to the 3-year study conducted just a minute. According to the 3-year study conducted by the United Nations by using satellites and aerial photography, the photographs which is taken from the sky, aerial photography, our environment has got so bad that in 88 countries it has reached the critical stage. Growth of world population at such a fast rate is one of the strongest reasons behind the desertion. Desertion is what? Destroying of the future of mankind. When it took more than 1 million years to reach the first billion population, in next 100 years, the population number increased by the the next billion numbers. In the 20th century, the population reached in 3.7 billion and the present number is 5.7 billion. Presently, the case of the population increasing by 1 million every 4 days. So, development. So here development is, we have paragraph, I am discussing paragraph 13 and that heading is development is the best contraceptive. So here development is the best possible solution for overpopulation. It can help in reduction in fertility and rise in income, to spread more education and improvement in health. But if the number of population will keep increasing, it may not help in attaining any kind of development. As the rich get richer, the poor births children who are bound to remain poorer. More population will lead to more unemployment and unemployment. Humans should be treated like cattle who are sterilized by force. But to control population, some element of force has to be put on for family planning. Now, humans have to choose between population control and keep up with poverty. Population of India is 920 million, that is more than the population of Africa and South America altogether. If the population is not controlled, most of the people would die in their huts with just a hope. But with time, people are now concerned about the survival of the planet. We have now started to see our existence with a comprehensive view. Solving environmental problems are a passport to the future and should not be seen as a remark of our death. We should see the world as a whole and not as different parts. In the era of responsibility towards the environment, industry plays an important role. Chairman of DuPont, Mr. Woolrard, declared himself as Chief Environmental Officer, and such attitude in other businessmen can have a great effect on the transformation. When Margaret Thatcher was the Prime Minister, her one statement, which was so well chosen, she said that no human on this earth holds a permanent tenure. We all have life, possession and a full repairing lease. According to Mr. Lester Brown, we have borrowed the earth from our children. So this was the summary of this lesson, Ailing Planet, which is written by Nani Palkiwala. And so let's see the lesson. What is Ailing Planet? The lesson Ailing Planet, the green movement's role, focuses on the deteriorating means what? Worsen or worsen health of the earth because of the human beings growing less to exploit all its natural resources. A zoo in Lusaka, Zambia calls the man as the most dangerous animal in the world. So you can ask this question also, why is Earth called the ailing planet? Why the writer and everybody is saying that why is Earth is called the ailing planet? Ailing planet means what? Diseased planet or the unhealthy planet or suffering planet, because with the drying rivers, depleted and populated environment and deteriorated forest and greenery, Earth is having a difficult time to it survive, and thus it's said to be an ailing planet. So, what is green movement in the ailing planet? We have studied about the green movement. So, what is green movement in the ailing planet? So, the ailing planet, the green movement role. What is the green movement? The green movement aims at creating a holistic and ecological view of the world. It makes people conscious of stopping further degradation and deterioration of nature and its resources. So, how can we save our ailing planet? What do you say that? How can we save our ailing planet? Here is what you can do is, if your purchase is small and don't take any bag, this alone could save hundreds of millions of bags. Bring a cloth bag when you shop or use string bags. These were few of many steps which we as a youth of this nation can put into practice to help our ailing planet. So what is ignominious darkness? We have seen the term here, ignominious darkness. So what is ignominious darkness? Just do the recap whatever we have learned the terms in this lesson. So ignominious darkness is the disgrace. Disgrace means what? Shameful or dishonored, as nobody has knowledge about them, or and is enlightened about them, inter alia, among other things. Inter alia means what? Among other things. Decimated means what? To reduce drastically in number. So catastrophic depletion means what? A disastrous and harmful reduction in the number of something. So here ignominious darkness means, what is ignominious darkness? I repeat, it is disgraced or dishonored or is enlightened about them. Inter alia, the term is given here, means what? Among other things. Decimated means what? To reduce drastically in number. Catastrophic depletion means what? A disastrous and harmful reduction in the number of something. So here, what is the theme of this lesson? What is the theme of the ailing planet? So you students, after reading this lesson, what you understand, what is the theme of this lesson? Well, according to me, this is the ailing planet is all about the environment and to save it. The theme is how different movements and have helped conserving the environment, and the message that we should also do something to save our environment. So let's go through the question answers of this lesson, which is given in your textbook. So there are textual questions. Here the first question goes like that. Understanding the test. First question, locate the lines in the text that support the title, The Ailing Planet. So the answer you can write, the lines that support the title, The Ailing Planet, are: first one, Earth's vital signs reveal a patient in declining health. Second line from the text is what? Are we to leave our successors a scorched planet of advancing desert, impoverished landscapes and the ailing environment? Third line from the textbook is: the environment has deteriorated so badly that it is critical in many of the 88 countries investigated. Fourth one, there can be no doubt that the growth of world population is one of the strongest factors distorting the future of human society. So this is the answer of first one, understanding the text. The first one is what? Locate the lines. You have to find out the lines that support the title, The Ailing Planet. The first line is that Earth vital signs reveal a patient in declining health. Second line, second point, are we to leave our successors a scorched planet of advancing desert, impoverished landscapes and the ailing planet environment? Third line from the text book, the environment has deteriorated so badly that it is critical in many of the 88 countries investigated. Fourth one, there can be no doubt that the growth of world population is one of the strongest factors distorting the future of human society. Now the second one, what does the notice the world's most dangerous animal at a cage in the zoo at Lusaka, Zambia signify? I repeat, what does the notice the world's most dangerous animal at a cage in the zoo at Lusaka, Zambia signify? So your answer, the notice the world's most dangerous animal signifies that humans has deteriorated the planet from a long time, that his own survival is under threat. Now, I repeat the answer. What does the notice the world's most dangerous animal at a cage in the zoo at Lusaka, Zambia signify? Answer, the notice the world's most dangerous animal signifies that human has deteriorated the planet from a long time, that his own survival is under threat now. Next, how are the Earth's principal biological system being depleted? Answer, there are four principal biological systems: fisheries, grasslands, forest and croplands. These four systems provide food and raw materials for industry except for minerals and synthetics. These systems have reached an unsustainable point where their productivity have impaired. As a result, fisheries are collapsing, deforestation is taking place, grasslands are turning into barren wastelands, and croplands are becoming worse. Overfishing is very common nowadays, where people are becoming protein conscious. In poor countries, the forest is being cut down on a large scale to obtain wood for cooking. In some areas, firewood is more costly than food. Many species are under destruction in tropical forest. I repeat the answer once again. There are four principal biological systems: fisheries, grasslands, forests and croplands. These four systems provide food and raw materials for industry except for minerals and synthetics. These systems have reached an unsustainable point where their productivity have impaired. As a result, fisheries are collapsing, deforestation is taking place, grasslands are turning into barren wasteland, and croplands are becoming worse. Overfishing is very common nowadays, where people are becoming protein conscious. In poor countries, the forest is being cut down on a large scale to obtain wood for cooking. In some areas, firewood is more costly than food. Many species are under destruction in tropical forest. Now the question number 4, which is given in your textbook. Why does the author the growth of world population is one of the strongest factors distorting the future of human society? Answer, the author awares that the growth of world population is one of the strongest factors behind the distortion of the future of mankind, because overpopulation leads to unemployment, rise in poor health conditions and ultimately poverty. It deteriorates what the environment and the four principal biological system. The richer are getting rich and the poor birthing more children, which leads to more unemployment. Development is the best contraceptive which will lead to more employment, rise in health conditions and improvement in education. It also results a reduction in fertility rate. We have to choose between population control and keeping up with poverty. Now the talking about the text. Question number 1. Discuss laws are never respected or enforced in India. So you have to discuss this answer. So your answer is this. According to the Article 48A of the Constitution of India, the state should try to protect and improve the environment and must protect the forest and wildlife of the country. But the painful fact is that laws are not followed in India. For example, casteism, untouchability, and bonded labor are said to be abolished in India, but are still in practice. Over the last 4 decades, India is losing forest at a harmful rate of 3.7 million acres a year as per the report of Parliament Estimates Committee. The large area of forest land is now treeless and the actual loss is estimated to be 8 times the rate given by government statistics. Now, question number 2, discuss. Are we to leave our successors a scorched planet of advancing deserts, impoverished landscapes, and an ailing environment? Answer. The above lines were mentioned in the first report of the Brandt Commission. With the rising scale of desertion of the environment, humans are going to leave a burned planet with arid deserts, poor landscapes, and a poor environment for our future generations. Our earth is like a patient with declining health, and it is not a good sign. Deforestation and overpopulation are some of the reasons behind the deterioration of the earth. We must realize our era of responsibility before it's too late. We must conserve the earth as we have borrowed it from our future generations. Now, third question, discuss. We have not inherited this earth from our forefathers, we have borrowed it from our children. Answer. From many decades, humans are using the resources of the earth at a very alarming rate without worrying about future generation. Now, the environment has become critical enough that the humans must realize the era of responsibility towards it. With quite some time, human perceptions is changing and the earth is seen as a holistic and ecological view. Earth is seen as a living organism which has its own metabolic and vital needs. We must protect the resources for future generation. Use of sustainable development, which means meeting the needs of the present generation without compromising with future generation. Thus, Earth's resources should be utilized in a way that doesn't affect the future. Now, the question number 4, discuss the problem of overpopulation that directly affect our everyday life. I repeat, discuss the problem of population that directly affect our everyday life. Answer. Overpopulation leads to many problems that are affecting mankind and natural resources. It leads to poverty and unemployment. Poor children are forced to live in the same lifestyle as their parents did because of the lack of the resources and facilities. Overpopulation leads to lesser education with low health facilities, which results in more problems like the rise in harmful diseases and fertility rate. Natural resources are being consumed at a very fast rate to fulfill the need of the population throughout the world. Deforestation is one of the issues where forests are being cut down. All this results in global warming, and if the population is not controlled, it will deplete the environment and the earth. So, in the next class, we will discuss the thinking about language. And until then, keep watching, keep reading the textbook, and goodbye. Have a good day, and bye from me.